According to the Oxford Dictionary 2017, motivation is having an inner or an outer drive that influences a way an individual behaves. Look at the video that comes next. These guys are motivated by trying to be the winner of this game. Alright, all three are friends playing a game of football on their phone. They are motivated internally, and each one has the desire to win. Let's see who will take it home and who will be the winner. Wow, he won. He's excited. The game is leveled.
Of course, look at that. Look at that.
Of motivation are 1. Gordon Allport's theory of the functional autonomy of motives. 2. Sigmund Freud's psychosexual motivation. And 3. Abraham Maslow and Carl Rogers' self-determination. As you go along throughout this video, you will hear more about them.
Self-actualization motives means becoming everything one is capable of, or becoming what he or she can. That is fulfillment of his basic potentialities. Motivation is, in, as we would say, the layman term, what you would want to do for yourself, what drives you. That's your motivation, what drives you, motives. We have at the back of me, if you would observe, that we have footballers. What are their motives? What motivates them to play? What motivates them to want to succeed? What motivates them to reach to self-actualization? It's all about self, what you want for yourself and what you believe that you can achieve from a particular activity. Now I believe that these footballers would like one day to represent our country, represent a country, and support and encourage others to do as well as they move up the ladder to success.
Sports views on functional autonomy is that the motives of adults who are mature and healthy are not functionally connected to their previous experiences as how it originally appears. So the forces that motivates them early in life becomes independent, and there are two levels of functional autonomy. 1, preservative, 2, propriety. And here's a clip showing these two levels.
You can get 2 beer.
2 beer?
Yeah, because my one almost finished.
No, you need no from man. We there drink beer, you know. I wait for beer to drink from man, you know.
It's at 24 I drink at this.
I know that. I like to say we can't buy the beer for one. We can't buy beer, you know. And we can't buy it. We don't take money there. We can't have the money. We can't buy beer for one. I wait for beer we drink already.
But we have to drink 24 for the day.
We want no more beer for the side.
Alright.
Better before we are.
Alright,
And go and chill. No, the beer, don't drink it.
Alright, so it's
alright.
So.
This clip is an example of preservative functional autonomy, where one of the men is an alcoholic and continues to drink, although his current motivation is functionally independent from his original motive.
Dirt, me I beg you roast them poor breadfruit here for me. You can't roast it for me.
Kill some man. Now every time people have a
no man, me I beg you roast it, man. Me I beg you roast it.
Breadfruit, yeah, man.
Me I beg you roast it, man.
Go over here, yeah, man.
2 years later.
Okay, breakfast already.
Alright.
You alright? You sure you're alright?
Man, that's 2 years now, we're not there with this.
You change man, you tell me say you're alright. You sure you don't want no breakfast?
Good, thank you very much, because I can tell you, things are going good for you now.
You change man, me like how you change.
Well, you make me change. Thank you.
Alright.
This video of propriety functional autonomy is illustrating this man who takes up a job because of money. So at first, he is not interested in his job until 2 years later he developed a passion for the job itself.
Sigmund Freud's psychosexual theory focuses on the relationship between our conscious and unconscious state. Now, there are three components which make this up. It includes the id, the superego, and the ego. Now, the id operates the unconscious part of our mind and mostly concerned with meeting our basic needs. For example, a child that is hungry will cry until it's been fed. Then you have the superego, which is mostly concerned with what is acceptable and what is not. And this drives lastly the ego, which is our decision-making part of our mind. Now, the id, which represents the unconscious, is driven by the sexual and aggressive instincts. These are seen as part of our biological structure and not a product of learning. As we grow, we learn strategies to channel these instincts. Now, furthermore, according to psychosexual theory, there are 5 stages. They include the oral, the anal, the phallic, the latent, and the genital. Now, each stage comes with a pleasure center and may result in a fixation. For example, the oral, which is from ages 0 to 1, a child's pleasure center between that period is the mouth. They suck, they chew, and they bite. Little or too much gratification can result in an oral fixation, which can be represented in the video coming up next. Observe within our Caribbean society the negative practices of smoking and excessive alcohol consumption. Now, according to Sigmund Freud's psychosexual theory, stage 1, little or too much gratification within this stage can lead to an oral fixation, which will result in drinking and smoking. Common examples are of our structured psyche according to Sigmund Freud. They include the id, the superego, and the ego. Hey, me hungry. I was for this.
On the table?
Yeah.
That's DC food.
Man, me hungry. There you go. Good night.
Good night.
Hey, I'm hungry. Oh, whose food on the table?
That's DC food.
And a chichi cake. DC love a chichi cake? Nah. Hey, DC chichi cake. That's wrong. Anything else in the kitchen to eat?
You gotta check.
Alright. Good night.
Hey.
Hey, I'm hungry. What's in the kitchen?
Gotta check.
Huh? Somebody food here. Whose food?
On the table, that's DC food.
And DC love a chichi cake. DC make mash me up for chichi cake. Yeah. Okay, this is chichi cake. Anything else to eat?
You gotta check.
Alright.
It also could be noted that Sigmund Freud's psychosexual motive deals with pleasure, and in the Caribbean there is a high level of smoking, especially in men. Therefore, based on Freud's theory, their sucking was limited as babies, and this motivates them to smoking as adults. Gordon Allport is based on his theory in the Caribbean context. There is a high level of crime in Caribbean countries, which is based on a level of choice. One chooses based on Freud's Allport. Also, self-determination, as it can be seen now in the Caribbean. Persons are more concerned about their health. Therefore, persons are taking part in physical activities which motivates them to a healthier lifestyle.